What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scalar Learning channel. And I just did a stream not too long ago, and now we are continuing with PSAT math for all you guys taking the PSAT on Tuesday. And we're gonna finish off this test as well on Monday. So what I'm doing is PSAT official PSAT test 2 from the College Board website. I have done this previously on my channel, but I thought, why not? I'll do it again. So for those of you who do want to follow along, you can in the live stream. I'm going to be taking this timed, normally for the first time, but not for the first time. But I will be taking it timed in real time. What's up, Vivian? What's up, Muhammad? What's up, Va? I got the timer up top. Again, this is no calculator. There's only 17 problems, but it's still the same time frame as the regular SAT, which is 25 minutes. So without further ado, let's do this. And if you do anticipate ahead of time you will like the video, go ahead and hit that like button. Or if you want to wait and see if you actually like it, you're welcome to do as well before you click like. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Which of the following is an equivalent form of this guy? All right, so what we can do is we could factor out an x and a 3. So I'm going to factor out 3x. Oh, that is not what they did. Hold on. Wait a minute. We definitely can't do that. I don't know what that is. Can't factor out a 39. That doesn't make sense. It's this one. All they did is they factored out an x. You could factor out a 3, but they didn't, and that's that. All right, number 2. The formula drt, distance equals rate times time, is used to calculate the distance an object travels over a period of time t at a constant rate r. Based on this formula, what is the rate? Okay, isolating quantities question. Isolate r. If you isolate r, you must divide both sides by t, right? Divide both sides by t, divide both sides by t. Boom, it should be d over t. Boom, done. First couple questions are going to be on the easier side, right? Which of the following ordered pairs satisfies both equations? This is a system of equation, and it is perfect for a little substitution. Wait, I'm going to actually add 4 to this side and make it x plus 4 equals y. That's going to be easier. Now I'm going to substitute this in for y. So now I got x plus 4 equals x squared plus 3x minus 4, 0 product rule. Let's subtract x from both sides. Boom. Let's subtract 4 from both sides. Boom. I got 0 equals x squared. 3x plus negative x is 2x. Negative 4 and negative 4 make negative 8. Let's factor x. What multiplies to negative 8 adds to positive 2? That's positive 4 and negative 2, right? Negative 8, positive 2. And so my solutions for x are negative 4 and 2. I don't see any negative 4s. It's got to be this one. Now I'm going to double check. So it's saying when x is 2, y is 6. X is 2, y is 6. That works. X is 2. That's 4 plus 6 is 10 minus 4, 6. Yes, it works. Okay, we're good to go. Numero 4. Which of the following is a solution to the equation above? All right, let's combine like terms. So let's subtract 3x squared from both sides. Here, let's rewrite it. 3x squared. Subtract 3x squared from both sides. We're going to do 0 product rule, right? And then I get negative x squared plus 4x, and then I'll just subtract 3 from both sides. Boom. I don't like having a negative x squared in front. Nice and easy. We'll multiply everything by negative 1. So I get x squared minus 4x plus 3 equals 0. Now I'll see if I can factor this always, because usually it should be, especially in the earlier problems, and it's perfect. We've got what multiplies to positive 3 adds to negative 4, negative 1, negative 3. My solutions are 1 or 3. I don't see a 1, but I do see a 3. Now let's double check. 3 squared is 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 12 is 30. Here we got 3 squared is 9 times 3 is 27. Plus 3 is 30. Boom, done. Numero 5. If x, y is the solution to the system of equations above, what is the value of x? All right, system of equations. I'm going to first multiply the bottom one by 3. So it becomes 3x minus 30y equals 48. Why did I do that? Because using elimination, I can now combine these two. These cancel out. I got negative 34y, right? Negative 30 plus negative 4, negative 34y equals 68. Divide both sides by negative 34. And at least now I know that y equals negative 2. But, oh, they wanted x. Okay, well, I didn't read carefully enough, but that's okay. Now I just plug in negative 2 to either of these equations. Let's do the bottom one. X minus 10 times negative 2 equals 16. x plus 20 equals 16. Subtract 20 from both sides. X equals -4. Boom. So x is -4, y is -2. -4, okay, that works there. And then here is 12 plus 8 is 20. Double verified. It works. 6, the equation y equals 36 plus 18x miles, the relationship between y, the height of a typical golden delicious apple tree, and the number of years x after it was planted. Basically, it's age, right? If the equation is graphed in the xy plane, what is indicated by the y-intercept of the graph? The y-intercept is, it's not the age. That's right, because it says the year after it was planted. So it probably already has some height when it was planted, not necessarily like from a seedling. So the y-intercept is always the starting point at time 0, meaning the time at which it was planted. So that means at the time it was planted, it was 36 inches. No. Typical tree when it is planted. Boom. The length of years it takes a typical tree to grow. No. The number of inches a typical tree grows. No. That would be 18. That's the slope. Numero 7, Giovanni wants to buy shirts that cost $19.40 each and sweaters that cost $24.80. An 8% sales tax will be applied to the entire purchase. If Giovanni buys, okay, so hold on. $19.40 buys 2 shirts. Which equation relates to the number of sweaters purchased? What? This doesn't even make sense. If Giovanni buys 2 shirts, which equation relates the number of sweaters purchased P and the... got it. So it's an unknown amount of sweaters. So it's 2 times 1940, which is, let's just multiply that, is 3880. So it's 3880, and I see that in all of these, plus 2480 P, because P is the number of sweaters, and then... And then to get the tax on top of this, you have to, since it's 8%, you have to multiply it by 1.08, because that will give you whatever this is plus the 8%. So it's 1.08, all this equals y. I believe it's A. Let me just double check. This doesn't make any sense. No, this kind of makes sense, but it's wrong, because what they're saying here is 92% of the total price is the everything else, but it's going to be close, but it's not going to be exact. This would be multiplying the final price, but I mean, this doesn't make sense either. You got to multiply this by 1.08, not this. And then this is the opposite. This is the 8% deduction. Number 8, a line is graphed in the xy plane. If the line has a positive slope, here, let's just graph it out. A line has a positive slope and a negative y-intercept, aka like this, right? Positive slope, negative y-intercept, which of the following points cannot lie on the line. Quickly, we can see that this will go through the 3rd, 4th, and 1st quadrant. So anything up here is impossible, which means a negative x and a positive y. Negative x, positive y, that's the winner. This is a 1st quadrant, could be. This is 4th quadrant, could be. This is 3rd quadrant. Sketch it out, right? Sketch it out if you're not sure. Otherwise, in an abstract, if you're just trying to think that one through, like, good luck. It's really hard. A parachute design uses 18 separate pieces of rope. Each piece of rope must be at least 200. Hold on. 18 pieces of rope. Each must be 270 and no more than 280. Whatever. What inequality represents all possible values of the total length of rope in centimeters needed for the parachute? So hold on. This is just straight up multiplication. At least 270, but no more than 280. So I got to do 8. So hold on. Okay, I'm going to have to do both. So first let's do 18. So this is the lower end. So that's why I did this backwards. Let's do it right. 270 here, 280. Not that it matters, but just that's the way that they laid it out. So let's first do 18 times this. I bet it's 4,860 because there's 2 of them. 0, 6, 5, 16, 21, 0, 0, 7, 2, 0, 6, 8, 4. So you're out. And then there's no way this is right. It's definitely 5,040. But let's do it just for fun. Although you shouldn't, if you're pretty sure, you shouldn't do this if you're trying to make best use of your time. But let's do it anyways. 4, 6, 16, 22, 0, 0, 8, 2, 0, 4, 10, carry the 1, 5, boom. I think that's it. Number 10. A carpenter has $6, which buy supplies. The carpenter needs to buy both nails and screws. Nails cost $12.99 per box. And look, I looked at the answers and I see N for nails and $14.99 for screws. If N represents the number of boxes, okay, which planning system models the situation. So first of all, if I add these together, this has to be less than or equal to 60 because I got $60. I can't go past it. This is out, wrong way. This is correct. This is out. So it's either B or D. And then, whoa, sorry. My alarm just went off. And then my other restriction was what? Hold on. Wait. Oh, got it. He needs to buy both nails and screws. So we're assuming this doesn't make sense. Like the combined has to be less than or equal to 1. That doesn't even make sense. How can the number of boxes, that means 1 has to be 1 and 1 has to be 0 because we're talking about boxes. So this is the only thing that makes sense where, hey, we're going to buy at least 1 box of nails, 1 box of screws. Boom, done. 11, geometry. The figure above which of the following ratios the same values. AB over BC. Hold on a second. Okay, got it. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at two similar triangles because I've got this angle is equal. Okay, the two triangles are as follows. Let me highlight them. I've got the big dog. Did I say equal? I meant, yeah, similar, right? I said. So, and then we got the little guy. How do I know these are similar? By the angle, and again, you don't have to have these memorized, but just generally know. By angle, they share this angle, and they also share this angle. It's an overlapping angle. It's in both triangles. So the red and the green are similar. So they want AB over BC. So AB over BC, let's call it, so that's this one over this one, right? It's opposite this angle over opposite the 28. Would be the same as in the green triangle. Hold on. I'm going to say AB over BC. So X over Y is equal to, and then X is opposite that guy. So what's opposite this guy? Is BD, because that's also opposite the double angle. BD over, and then for the little one, the one opposite 28 is DC. So there's the answer. BD over DC, boom, done. Numero 12. If the equation above, where A is a constant is true for all positive values of X and Y, what's the value of A? Got it. Let's use our rules. Remember, when it's a floating exponent like that, we kind of multiply in. So 1/2 times 2 is 1. 1/2 times 3 is 3/2. This one multiplied in is X to the 2/3, Y to the 1st equals, those we can't do anything. Now we can combine these guys. We'll add these exponents, So I get X to the 1 plus 2/3 is 5/3, right? 5/3. And then for the Y, 1 plus 3/2 is 5/2, right? 2 over 2 plus 3 over 2 is 5 over 2. Equals X to the A over 3, Y to the A over 2. Simple. A has to be 5. Now that we've done all this, it's got to be 5. It's the only thing that works. Boom, done. As long as I didn't make any mistakes, right? 2/3 plus 1 is 5/3. Yeah. All right. Number 13, if the equation y equals is a graph in the xy plane, what is the x-coordinate of the parabola's vertex? This is very simple if you know this little hack. Now, there's a lot of ways you can solve this, but I know that my x-intercepts, since this is in intercept form, are 6 and -12. Let's put the -12 first. -12 and 6. Great. The vertex, if you're talking about the x value, the vertex is always right in the middle of these two x values. Whether it's above or below, it doesn't matter, but it's right in the middle. So what's in the middle of these guys? Well, I can average them, aka add them and divide by 2. Negative 12 plus 6 is negative 6 divided by 2, negative 3. Now, I don't care about the y value because it's not asking about it. It said, what's the x coordinate? I can find it. It'd be negative 9 times it'd be negative 81, but it doesn't matter. So there's your answer. 14, I want a free response. 14, we got 4 more problems. 11 minutes. In the equation above, a is constant. For what value of a does the equation have an infinite number of solutions? Meaning, both of these left and right sides must be exactly identical to each other. So if I distributed, I get 21x plus 14 equals 21x plus 7a. These two are obviously equal and cancel out. So these two have to be equal, means a must be 2. Number 15, Julianne practiced her dance routine for twice as many minutes on Monday as she did Tuesday. So she did X on Tuesday, 2X on Monday. She practiced her routine those 2 days for a total of 2 hours and 15 minutes. AKA, if you add these together, we get, I'm not going to mix the units, so it would be 120, 135, 135 minutes. For how many minutes did Julianne practice her dance routine on Monday? So we need to find the value of 2x. So add these together, I get 3x equals 135. Divide by 3. And I know that's 45, right? 45 plus 45 is 90, plus 45 is 135. So x equals 35, but on Monday she did 2x. See how this grid works perfectly? So 2 times that is 70. Boom, done. Let me just make sure. Twice as many minutes on Monday, she did Tuesday. So 70 here and 35 here. Something didn't work. Uh-oh, something. Oh, 45. Did I say 35? Whoops, it's 45. Why did I write 35? 45. So 45, and then this is 2 times 45 is 90. So so the answer is 90. And then 90 plus 45 is 135. Yes. Whew. Almost missed that. In the expression below, a is an integer. If 3x plus 4 is a factor of the expression above, what is the value of a? All right. Straight up, I can say that if 3x plus 4 is here, and I know we're getting a 12x squared when we refoil, I know it's got to be a 4x here, right? And to get a negative 20, I know we need a negative 5 here to get a negative 20. Now we can figure out the middle term. Redistribute. Boom, 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 boom. I get 12x squared minus 15x plus 16x minus 20. These guys combine to be 1x. So it's 12x squared plus x, right, minus 20. So a is, of course, 1, the loneliest number. 17. In the expression above, a, b, c, and d are non-zero constants. And AD equals BC. If AC is 18, BD is 50. What is the value of the coefficient of the XY term? So it's just multiply down. Like, okay, we got a lot of foiling to do, but we got 8 minutes on the clock, so more than enough time. Let's begin. That becomes ACX squared minus ADXY plus BCXY minus BDY squared. Okay, what does it want? What is the value of the coefficient of the XY term? So I don't really care about these two. I just care about these guys. AD equals BC. Hold on. So then I'll factor out XY, and it becomes, the coefficient is BC minus AD. Or, right? AD minus B. Negative AD plus BC or BC. Wait a minute. No. BC minus AD is the coefficient. Let's put it, okay, I know that AC is 18, so let's put that in the mix. 18x squared plus that minus 50y squared. Okay, hold on. System of equations. Can I do here? I got to really think about this for a second. So hold on. If I factor, can I factor? What do I I do with that AD equals BC? AD. Oh, AD equals BC. It's right here. This is AD. That's AD and that's BC. So it doesn't matter. So it's 0. It's got to be 0. Right? AC is 18. BD is 50. Negative AD, right? It's 0. So I think that's the answer. Okay. Let's go ahead and pause and let's see how we do. Here we go. All right, let's see what we got for our comments here. Sorry, I can't read them, when I'm kind of like doing my thing. But all right, let me grade this first and then I shall. Okay, here we go. We've got number 1. Let's see. DABCC. DAB-CC. Number 6. BABCD. BABCD. Number 11. ACB. ACB. And then we got 2, 90, 1, and 0. That is it. All right, we got them all. Excellent. Let's see what we got. So, hey, what's up? Okay, Mohammed, Vivian, Krista. Bro, you just finished the live stream. Thanks a lot. You're very welcome. Previous live stream, but it wasn't officially released. Yes. Rorona and Broke Queen are back. We'd be taking them. Okay, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Hello, we put the join feature on your channel. I want to support you very much. Your channel is so underrated. What is the join feature? I don't know what that is. I'm happy to do it. I'll do it today if it's something that will help people. Must have been at least 2 mil. Must have been in 2 mil. Not sure what this is. I need a studying partner. I'm setting up the Discord, by the way, guys. So, yeah, let me know if that's something of interest. I think, like, I'm kind of new to Discord. I'm figuring it out. I already set it up, but I'll put it in eventually. Yes, like the stream. Thank you. If you did like it, please give me that like. What our subject says. Well, guess what? You don't really have to worry about them anymore. Because they're pretty much gone, and which is honestly I think it's a good thing because it's just one extra thing to study for and prepare for. Now, really, the weight for you to show your skills in other subject areas is going to come down to how you can do on the APs, and just focus on this test. Focus on the main SAT. I think it makes your main SAT that much more important. Now, I'm releasing a video today at 2:30 that's going to talk about all these recent changes to the SAT and the college admission landscape. So make sure to check that out. It comes out 2:30 p.m. PST. So what is that? 5.5 hours from now. And wait, how did I solve 15? Let's see. Oh, did you see how I did it? It said she practiced twice as many minutes on Monday as she did Tuesday. So that means I made Monday 2x and Tuesday x. That's twice as many, right? And then it said a total of 2 hours and 15 minutes. So it was kind of perfect set up, hey, add them up for a total of 2 hours, that's 120 minutes, and 15 minutes, 135. And then you solve for x. X is the amount on Tuesday. 2x is Monday. You love Discord? All right. It's happening. It's happening. That's all I needed to hear. Yes, you should take APs now, as many as possible that your schools offer. If anybody knows a lot about Discord and can help me set it up and wants to be a part of that and knows how to set it, but really knows Discord well, email me and let's make it happen. I'd love for some of you guys who've been really active, like Chris or some of you other folks that I recognize I've made moderators. If you guys want to get involved, please let me know. Okay, so explain number 11 again. 17 was pretty brutal, but honestly, once you look at the way I factored it and I broke it up, it's pretty apparent that since AD equals BC, this coefficient, once I just factored out XY. That's all I did. I FOILed, I factored out XY. BC minus AD, since they're equal, has to be 0. You said 11. All right, Broken Queen, if you want to help, email me. You can email me at tutoring@scalarlearning.com or Huzaifa@scalarlearning.com. It doesn't matter. In the figure above, which of the following ratios have the same values? Oh, this might be the hardest question on the test, actually. So the way you do this one is you really got to spot the fact that we're dealing with similar triangles. That's what it's all about. Now, I could redraw this, if this makes sense, like this. I could separate it out, and that might be a wise thing to do. So let's separate this out, and then let's separate out the little triangle. Okay. So this one is A, B, C, and this one is B, C, D. And this angle is equal to this angle, and this angle, I know I'm switching up the double markings and the single, but just bear with me, is equal to this. Okay, so by angle similarity, they're equal. So they're saying that AB over BC, so that's this side over this side is equal to what? Well, it's the same arrangement of sides based on the opposite congruent angle. So like since the AB is opposite this one, I'm going to use whatever's opposite this angle in this triangle, which would be BD over, and then so originates AB over BC. So BC is opposite the double. What's opposite the double here? DC, and that's why. I will put the Discord link as soon as it's all set up and ready to go. I want it to look good and be awesome before it's set up. So guys, this is amazing. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so excited you guys are spending a Saturday morning or wherever you're at, afternoon, evening in some places, studying for the PSAT and I do want to let you know the PSAT is not going to be used specifically for colleges unless you do land a national merit scholarship placement, something like that. But it's just more for gearing up for the real SAT. But I love that you guys are taking it seriously. I keep saying by the way, if you do want to support me, I think you can do a super chat right here. And if you want to, I would love it. That'd be amazing. But no obligation to. But yeah, if you want to, go for it. But listen, the fact that you guys are taking it seriously is amazing. And what I've been saying is, what we're seeing is now with more options on YouTube and other free resources or video courses or things like that. And by the way, I'm saying this as from the perspective of a tutor, a lot of people, and it's a huge part of my life. But now even folks maybe who don't have access to tutoring, but can come on and do the work themselves like you guys are showing right now. It's just a testament to the fact that the playing field is being leveled right now. And you're taking advantage of it, and you're showing that's happening. So I think that's incredible. You're saying this. Oh, you're so welcome, Broken Queen. Yes, I'm taking to see where. Okay, what's your advice on taking the SAT? That's I got a lot of advice. I got a lot of videos. If you really want the best videos on my channel for all this stuff, if you really want my best tips, just go to my main YouTube channel page and look at the first few video series that I have that talk about there's a 3-part series that's all about the tips to get a perfect 800. That series I think really will give you all my advice right there. And then I got a critical concepts video series that I'm really proud of that will teach you all the math that you really need to know. And then you can watch the practice tests and the live streams and sort of go from there. But that would be my advice. That's where to start on the SAT math. Thank you guys so much for joining again. If you do like this video, please click that like button. And if you do want to see more from the Scalar Learning channel, make sure to click subscribe. For those of you guys who do want to help me on Discord and set that up, hit me up and let's do this. Let's work together. Thank you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.